Coming up in this read, Libra, you're dealing with somebody who is a spoilt brat, with someone who is accustomed to getting their own way every single time. Libra, let's get into your October reading. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it all in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you, so sometimes the energy can be interchangeable. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it is absolutely not going to resonate for everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't belong to you for someone else, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe. Then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, really strange throat thing going on there, Libra. Right, your first card out is the Monster Within. Internal struggle, personal challenges, and wanting to improve. Somebody's wanting to improve. They could be wanting to improve the situation with yourself, the relationship, the connection. Last day in the light. Okay, so Virgo just had this one out as well. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got seduction, allure, desire, and manipulation. Okay. I'm going to need to clarify these before I pill your main tarot spread, okay? Just to clear up what the hell is going on here, Libra, because it's really confusing energy. And underneath that one, you've got knowledge, study, learning, and education. Is somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes here, Libra, or vice versa, if you're cross-watching? So if you're one of the very, very few cross-watchers, this could be a Libra that's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. However it resonates, I'm just going to say somebody, so then you can decide like what side of the fence you're sitting at, okay? Somebody is absolutely trying to manipulate another individual here, Libra, 100%, okay? It's like they've been caught out multiple times doing multiple things that are not appropriate, that they're not healthy, and you know that they've been called out on it. Let's just say you've called them out on their shitty behavior, and they're like that. Yeah, I promise, I've changed, I'm a different person now. But you don't quite believe them. And you've good reasons not to just take them on their word for them being a different person. Like, you're not stupid, for one. And number two, well, with that card under there, you've got prior knowledge. You've got lots of previous education, should we say, on dealing with either this exact individual or people who are of this type of character. You're well versed on how people like that operate. Very well versed. You've probably done a lot of studying on I don't really like to use the word because yeah, it can be overused. I'm going to use it anyway. You've done a lot of studying on narcissistic people, on how they think, and you recognize a pattern. They do stick to a pattern, don't they? You know it, and you've recognized it. You've been through the whole oh, excuse me, there's that throat thing again. You've been through the whole love bombing stage, like love bomb, devalue, discard, love bomb, devalue, discard. It's a cycle. You can almost set your watch by it. because they're so fucking predictable. You could literally set your watch by it. This does feel a lot like someone is trying to love bomb you, and they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, being very manipulative. I don't think you're going to fall for it though. I really, really don't, because as I said, you're not daft. Can you tell us more about this energy, please, for Libra? And tell us about monster within for Libra. Thank you. Okay. Queen of Cups, Six of Coins, King of Cups, and the Ace of Coins. A King and a Queen of Cups, eh? That's a couple. That's a matching pair. It's a couple. So it could be indicating that you're dealing with a couple of individuals who are as bad as each other. It could be telling me that. They're coming across as like trying to be holier than thou type thing. They're certainly trying to put on this front of, well, I've done nothing wrong, or if this is a couple, we've done nothing wrong. Do you know what I mean? They're certainly trying to maintain this, I want to say, public persona that isn't actually who they're all about, like, for real. I am getting a lot of fakery. And it feels like they've been plotting as well. With this Ace of Coins, they've been plotting. Can you tell us about last day in the light for Libra, please? Thank you. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. So there's a King and a Queen of Cups, and then there's a Queen of Wands. So there's, at minimum, 3 people involved in this situation, at minimum. The Queen of Wands can be a very seductive energy as well, Libra. This could be a situation where... That one came out first, didn't it? I'm trying to get the order of the cards correct. This could well be a situation where, for a tiny, tiny handful of you, and again, obviously it's not going to resonate for all of you, because I'm just talking to a small fraction of you now. Yous could have been being used as the other man or the other woman, and you didn't know about it until you were too deep in that situation. So, for example, some of yous were in, as far as you knew, it was an actual relationship with somebody, and you had no idea that that's somebody that you were in a relationship with. They had someone else, and you were the other person in the situation. So it's like you were used, basically. You were absolutely used. And you had no idea that person that you were in a relationship was already in a commitment in another situation, like a full-blown commitment. So for those of you where that bit of the story is resonating for you, that couple is basically blaming you for 99.999% of their problems. Like, you're being scapegoated, simple as, right? For others of you, this is something else entirely different. So we've got a couple of people who, for whatever reason, have taken it upon themselves to talk smack about you behind your back. Right. I don't know why. I haven't a clue. They've been caught, or one of them has been caught. You could have caught them. Like red-handed. You could have caught them. Someone else, like one of your friends, could have told you that they were doing this. And now they're coming in with all these apologies. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Four of Cups. Yeah. It's funny how I said that before the Knight of Cups even came out the deck. I was feeling that energy strong. This is a ruse. It's a ruse. And you're being told, do not get involved with this situation, Libra. It's a ruse. Tell us about seduction for Libra, please. Four of Coins, yeah, don't get involved. Nine of Wands, don't get involved. The Knight of Swords, yeah. And then the Five of Coins, exactly everything about these messages, Libra. You're being told, look, there is some nasty bullshit fuckery that's playing out around you. Some of you, you're directly involved with this. Others of you, it's someone else trying to drag you into their shit. Either way, whether you're directly involved or indirectly involved, doesn't really matter. You're being told, do not get involved whatever you do. Just don't do it. It doesn't matter what they try and say to you. Oh, yeah, all these excuses, and followed by, I've learned my lesson now. I know better now. I'm sorry. Like, you're literally being told straight up that this is a love bombing tactic that's going on. Like, for real. There is love bomb all over this. And you're not to fall for it. Four of Coins, Nine of Wands. Keep your guard up. Keep your defences up. Do not give to this situation. And if that means that you have to come across as being selfish, then so be it. The last thing that you want or need right now, Libra, is to be involved with someone else's drama. You don't need it. You don't. Reject it. Okay? Yeah, Four of Wands. Focus on your home. Focus on your stability. Focus on your security. Involving yourself further with people like this is not going to be beneficial to you at all. In fact, it's going to destabilize everything that you've already created for yourself. Okay? Abso-friggin-lutely. It's not worth it. Like, the price that you would end up paying for getting involved with these people, again, it isn't worth it. What else is coming in towards our Libra collective, please? It's coming in towards Libra collective. Interesting energy. Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. But look at this Two of Wands. I'm doing a big sigh because there is a lot of bullshit going on here. A lot. You got the Page of Wands that's come out now as well. The Fool. It's coming in towards Libra. Okay, so far you've got heavy fire energy. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be dealing with one of those signs, or you could just have those placements in dominant areas of your own birth chart as well. So keep an open mind whenever I mention the other zodiacs, okay? You've also got Aquarius energy here as well with the Fool. And Aquarius again with the Six of Swords. So heavy fire, heavy air. That combination would tell me that somebody needs to think very long and very carefully before they do anything. Because somebody is very prone to acting on impulse. Now, as you'll know, acting on impulse, sometimes that can be a good thing, right? I do it You probably do it. Acting on impulse, not necessarily a negative, right? Somebody in your energy, Libra, tends to act on impulse as like a daily habit thing. And they don't think through the potential consequences before they do something. So that's where acting on impulse is a negative. It's certainly a negative trait for them, definitely, because they keep getting themselves into a lot of trouble and a lot of situations that they're not able to back out of again because of that impulsive nature, right? You've also got the Empress, the Eight of Coins, and the Six of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, I was fully expecting to see this energy somewhere in your read, Libra. I was. Again, it goes back to that whole thing of someone who consistently makes bad decisions that doesn't just affect them. I mean, it's one thing for bad decisions to just affect them, but then it's another thing entirely when their bad decisions affect everybody else around them. Do you know what I mean? Like, it comes to the point where it's like this individual is very destructive in nature. I'm surprised that the Tower's not come out, because they do carry a very destructive energy due to that inability to have foresight and forethought behind them doing something. All right. It's ridiculous, and it's even more ridiculous when you consider as well that this is very, very likely an adult that we're talking about. You know, they should have grown out of that sort of thing come the age of 10, and they actually haven't. So, you know, they never quite got that message through to their heads of that whole every action has a reaction. You know, whether that be positive or negative, every action has a reaction. So you got the Ten of Coins underneath your Three of Swords and the Knight of Wands as well. Could be a member of your family. It doesn't have to be. This could also be like, because the Ten of Coins, like when it's not about business or your physical home, it can be about things that are passed down through the generations, because it is literally a card about generations. It can indicate generational wealth as well. But I'm feeling that this is more about like learnt behavior. This is why that person is the way that they are. It's learnt behavior. So I'm getting the impression that this individual, they weren't parented very well. And it's like, I mean, they could have been someone who was shipped off from one nanny to the next nanny and never really spent much quality time, if any, with their actual parents. Never received any proper parenting. You know, it looks like someone who was very money rich but time poor. So like when it came down to bringing up the kids, they just threw money at it instead of actually physically being there. So whoever this individual is, they missed out big time on decent parenting, right? And that's why they've never really matured past the age of 10. And that's why, like, they're not streetwise. Okay, they're not streetwise at all. Like, you can tell that straight away by their whole attitude of, well, I'm just going to make all of these impulsive decisions and I don't care who else has to pay the price. You know, that's really immature behaviour right there, you know. And yeah, you got the Knight of Wands underneath that as well. So again, more impulsive decisions, spur of the moment decisions. And look at that, you know. For whatever reason, this is coming out in your read though, Libra. So I don't know how you're connected to this individual or to this situation. It certainly does indicate that you're learning not your circus, not your monkeys. Because I'm seeing you disconnect yourself from that situation. Okay. Let's take a look at your Two of Wands before we go any further. Why the Two of Wands, please? Libra. Oh, thank you. The Devil and the Seven of Cups. It's very frustrating, isn't it? So the Seven of Cups, when it comes out next to the Devil, isn't like, it's not good. It's not good at all. So when you think about Seven of Cups energy, it can be daydreaming. It's confusion. Someone having too many choices that they don't know what it is that they should do. Spoilt for choice, basically. Now, when I saw that conversation, that was weird. When I saw that combination, I got the word spoilt brat. Libra, you're dealing with somebody who is a spoilt brat. With someone who is accustomed to getting their own way every single time. And they are adamant that they will get their own way. Come hell or high water, they're going to get their own way. They probably drink a lot as well. Devil, Seven of Cups. Overindulge. They probably do some kind of drugs as well. They're definitely not in the same reality that the rest of us are living in. They're absolutely not. Very entitled as well. It's like, why can't I have that? I want it. Why can't I have it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's not a normal way of living and a normal way of doing things. That shows severe entitlement. And an entitlement that comes to the detriment of everybody else. Tell us about the Fool, the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords for Libra, please. Thank you. The High Priestess. That's interesting. I do feel, Libra, that you're keeping your mouth shut at the moment. Five of Swords and the Star. You're waiting for this person to self-destruct. Let's see with that Five of Swords. It's not that you wish ill on them, but you're wishing that they would reach rock bottom sooner rather than later, so that they can then begin healing. Empress, Eight of Coins and the Six of Cups. Why is this here, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Five of Cups. There's something about grieving. And then the Four of Cups. There's something to do with missing information. Tell us more about this energy for Libra, please. It's like you've grieved for this person. You've grieved for who you thought they were. Yeah, the Sun. Definitely wishing that someone or something could be different as well. But then recognizing that this person, they're never actually going to change. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands and Temperance. They're definitely out of control. 100%. They are out of control. So we've got this overall vibe of you basically recognizing that you're not going to be able to help this person. The only one that you can help is yourself. Empress, Eight of Coins and Six of Cups. It's pointless wishing to go back and change the past. Somebody is, though. Someone is wishing that they could go back in time and do things differently. But we all know that that's not possible. It's not going to happen. So why waste time in that particular energy? It's a very strange message. Is this part of a conversation that the manipulative person who's trying to love bomb you, is this part of the conversation that they're saying? I feel that it could be, Libra. I feel it could be. Especially with like your Empress, Eight of Coins and Six of Cups. That's someone going, oh yeah, I wish I could change the past. I wish I could make things better. You know, if I had known better at the time, then I would have done better at the time. It's all manipulation, though. And King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It could be an ex. For some of you, it could be. If that is an ex, I just want you to know that they're involved with someone else already. Or that they're still involved with someone else, okay, if that is an ex. Be very observant when it comes down to dealing with this person, Libra. Be very observant. They're not telling the entire truth. Situation. They're not, yeah, goes to the pumpkin patch, count your blessings. So yeah, this card can indicate people of the past. It can also indicate like how somebody wasn't grateful for what or who they had when they had it, and living in regrets. That they weren't grateful for someone or something, they lost it, and now they're stuck in that mentality of, shit, what did I do? You know, how do I go backwards? It's ridiculous because it's like someone's trying to uncook an egg. Do you know what I mean? You can't uncook an egg. Right. So it says, this adorable and forlorn little figure is almost transparent, so still and quiet that you could overlook her, thinking that you've just seen a wisp of mist go trailing past, when really all the time this little ghost is silently standing before you, gently reminding you of something very important, that it will soon be time for you to harvest again, and the ghost to harvest missed in the past will come back to haunt you if you do not take your time to look around right now at all that is. She is not invisible, and she is always there, a reminder that the seasons turn, that the harvest must be brought in, and that those who stay with the earth a while are not always here to haunt you negatively. They're here to help you until their work is done. This little ghost loves her misty home, adores appearing to you when you have forgotten your blessings and your rights, and appears at exactly the right time in your life when you've nearly forgotten how lucky you are. Okay, so I feel strongly, Libra, that the message for this one is to look at the situation for what it really, truly is, and not for the pretty little picture that this manipulative person's trying to paint it out to be for you, okay? I'm getting really tired throughout your read as well, Libra. So dealing with this person is really, really exhausting. Having to stay 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps ahead of them is exhausting. Trying to constantly predict what it is that they're going to do next is fucking exhausting. You can't live like that, Libra. Something that is a blessing is being overlooked. So they overlooked you. They took you for granted. They disrespected you. You must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you and give thanks for it. If you're forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again, my time is the harvest. It is now time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of, and share your abundance. Something precious is all about you, but because it's become so familiar, you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixed feature in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, then a type of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks for you very gently to see the abundance that's all around you and to appreciate that while you're in physical form, there is so much that you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now, and also to take the steps to call in any debts. There could be outstanding money issues associated with this card, and share the bounty. Do not let anybody cheat you, and know that you don't own a single thing. In truth, it will all pass through your hands, but still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. They're not too small, they're not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think, so please do count your blessings every single day. I mean, it might have felt like a huge loss having to walk away from this person. It could have felt like a huge loss. So it's like, yeah, you know, take a look around, take stock of what you do still have, and look at it that way. And also as well, consider what it is that you've lost. What have you really lost? Someone who is love bombing you, someone who is manipulating you, someone who is lying to you. Is that really a loss? I don't think so. The savage cabbage. Oh honey, you're the hot mess. Sometimes you need a telling off from the cabbage. What's going on in your shit show of a life right now? Firstly, launch self-care protocol, organise and plan. Be gentle with yourself. Ask for support. Prioritise changes that need to be put in place to bring joy and peace, and make space for laughter. Reignite your passions and exude love. Honestly, Libra, getting involved with this person or with these people again, it's just going to lead to more of the same old bullshit that you've already been through with them. Like, stay away, stay far, far, far away if you can, like for real. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that's more suited towards your own personal needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.